Hello everybody, my name is Daniel, streaming for CDKeys.com. Welcome to our continuing run through Marvel's Avengers. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, that's why we started, an hour, or not an hour, but like roughly half
Oh,
an hour
hey,
late. But I hope you
Banner's
guys
brother.
are doing well.
You
Thank you
got
for
a
taking
sec?
some time to tune
You're
in
the portal
today.
guy.
That would be me. Theo, the portal guy,
Both for
at your
those of you that are
service.
watching
I'm
live, and then the
Kamala.
ones who watch in VOD
Your
form
powers
afterwards.
are
We
awesome.
don't not notice you guys. Hello
Thanks.
VOD
You should
viewers.
talk to Sarah. She's up ahead next to the big surveillance screen.
How goes
and is
it,
dying
Paul?
to meet you.
Me?
Hope you're doing well
Okay.
today.
Welcome to the anthill.
Well, I've got
A
audio
little
this week
home
at
of
least. Last
mistakes.
week when I streamed, I don't know why, but I could not get audio from the game. Like, you guys could hear it, but I couldn't hear it. I was able to get that fixed. So, had a couple other issues. That's why I started as late as I did. But at least that part's good today.
You were in San
Dr.
Francisco
Not
on
as
A-Day?
Evil helped me out a
Bingo.
lot with getting my
Me and my
issues
sister both.
fixed. I don't know that he'll
Sister?
ever see or hear this,
Where
but
is she?
he's the
Rolling
man.
around here somewhere.
He's one of the fellow
You'll know
City
her when
Key
you see her.
streamers, and he kicked ass for me this afternoon, so kudos. Let's see, I mean, I know that I need to, like, go over there, but things like this, I like taking my time to talk to people if you've got the option, but I guess it's mostly just
Would I volunteer to be
nothing.
exposed to it?
Wait, did I? Oh, yeah. I like what this guy's doing over here. He's like, because he's like helping with spraying the vegetation down and everything. I used to do something similar to that whenever I worked in a grocery store back when I was like 17 or 18. It's been a long time. But one of my jobs was to take care of the produce, so I had to do something similar to that. So just seeing that, it's like, oh, hey, I recognize that. Yeah, sounds good, Paul. I appreciate even just a hello, man. I'm all about it. Good to see you, and have a good rest of the day, man.
Did Ames send you here to spy on us?
What? No.
I'm kidding. I've got cameras in a bunch of those dead mechs you passed in the desert. It was pretty fun watching you kick watchdog butt.
Oh, thanks.
I'm Sarah Garza, and the whispers about you are already fierce.
Good whispers?
Hell yeah, we want you on our team. You ever have spare cycles? I've got plenty that needs doing. I'll take all the help I can get. We really need this.
Oh, can you, like,
I'll see
accept
later.
all these if you wanted to?
Let me know when you've
I
finished,
guess
okay?
you can.
Thanks.
Nice. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Did I say
For
thank
daily
you yet?
objectives, you
'Cause
just take
thank
as
you.
many. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow at the same
Did you
time.
check
I'll
that
be
fast
starting about
behind you?
37
Just got a
minutes
fancy
earlier
new
than
shipment in, and I
today.
haven't had time to open it
The only
yet.
reason I started
Sure
as
thing.
late today as I did is just because of technical issues. But I'll be going for the next hour and 20 minutes. Just count back to the start of the hour. And yeah, that's when I'll be streaming. It's there you are, Dr. Darkness Evil Dude. You're the man. Thank you for helping me out with that. I really appreciate it.
Hey, I could use your help.
It's not a bad game so far. There's a lot of aspects that, just to be completely transparent, a lot of the things that they're doing with the multiplayer and, some of the microtransactions and stuff, I think is completely criminal in a $60, AAA video game. But that being said, the solo story itself and the different missions that you can do, the main story itself, the different collectibles that you can find along the way, I think they did a really good job with that. Part of it is criminal, but the rest of the game, at least when it comes to playing by yourself in the story, I think it's great. I think it's got a good story. I think it's engaging. You've got that desire to keep going and, get more into it. I love the collection process. Any game that gives you collectibles to, look out for throughout the game, treasures to find, things of that nature, is something I'm a big fan of. And this game does a really good job with that. Can I not, like, talk to you?
Interesting. Were you
I guess not.
stuck again?
Yeah, it was a bad one, Hank.
Yeah, take care, Paul.
Not over
But yeah, I
here.
really do appreciate it, Doctor. That was awesome, because I could have streamed with the wrong title, and I inevitably looked like that was going to be what happened, but people would be coming in for one game, seeing another one, and being upset about it, which I totally understand. That to be completely fair, that's fair. But it sucks as much on our side as it does for them, Maybe slightly worse for them, I guess, so I really do appreciate it.
Another calibration of the pin particle machine.
Thanks for humoring.
Just kind of fooking about, just walking around, seeing if there's anything to collect. We'll see. Just found this. Not that it was just super hidden, but...
Oh my god, hi.
Alright. We looked at all
Really?
that on the ship. There's
Nothing?
not much we can do with that there. Do CD keys... excuse me. Do the CD keys you... I'm not meaning to die at you, I'm sorry. Excuse me. CD keys you purchase work for PS4, Xbox One, only for PC. We have a variety of games. We mostly have it for PC and Xbox One. Not particular this game, just in general. But yeah, no, we definitely have keys for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well. It's not just PC. Any key that you would buy...
I need a favor.
excuse me. Any key you would buy, you want to make sure it matches the machine that you're trying to play it for. But yeah, it works all the way around. As far as we
I
have
don't know what
different
this
keys
is,
for the
but
different
I
consoles
bet
and
Sarah will be
PC.
excited about it.
Hello there, werewolf. You guys have to forgive me. I don't mean to, like, clear my throat and dying at you.
You were
I
in
don't
San
feel well
Francisco on
today.
A-Day?
Bingo.
It's
Me
slightly
and my
playing
sister
up a
both.
little bit. Sorry
Sister?
about that.
Where is she?
Yeah, sorry about that,
Probably
Joe. I
around
didn't mean
here
to
somewhere.
cough and die
You know
at
her
you,
when
but
you see
yeah.
her.
That's the case. Like him. He's kind of cool. Alright, so now that we've done this, we can go back.
You got a sec? Ah, exactly what the doctor ordered. Thanks a bunch.
No problem. Happy to help.
Want to know a secret? The robots around here are all
So
pimps with
Joe and
projects.
Doctor, if you're still
We've
there,
got
and
the
Werewolf,
first
how you
Mark
guys
I
doing?
hanging out in
Y'all
the
having a
gear
good
shack
weekend
next to the
so
stairs.
far?
Literally. He's hard to miss.
Okay. Guess I can go take a look.
Yeah, of course. No problem. Yeah, that's good, Werewolf. I'm sorry that that happened. But I'm glad to hear that for you, that that's, you know, making progress and getting along. That's good at least. And that's a different part of our team that helps out with that. Those of us that stream, we
Sorry,
kind of
sorry,
just
I'm
stream.
staring. Sorry.
So I always feel bad when people have issues because I can't, like, directly help them. But to know that they're doing a good job getting taken care of, that's nice
Oh,
to see.
that's kind of sad.
My programming deemed it inefficient to be attached to such redundancies.
Yeah, it's going all right. Not too bad. Thanks for asking.
So, the more I
likewise.
buy, the happier you get?
Correct. I am here to serve.
Oops. The problem is, some of this information that's important to read is behind, like, the camera and everything, and I'm seeing the OBS screen. Normally, when somebody streams, they're seeing only the game screen, and they've got a second monitor set up for the comments or whatever. I don't have a second monitor. This is the one and only, so I see everything on the screen. What you guys see is what I see, so important stuff behind my camera, I'm like, crap. Oh, that's a lot better than what I got.
Appropriate value
Hulk.
received. Thank you.
Pretty sure we're going to be insufficient on, like, everything else.
An exchange has occurred. I am
We'll go for
pleased.
some of this, at least.
Excellent.
I'm playing Marvel's
Thank
Avengers.
you. What is
Excuse
mine
me.
is now yours. And so I live to serve another day. Thank you.
Don't freak out, but Dr.
Whoa.
Maddie Cho wants to see you in her office.
Oh, what?
I was like,
Dr. Maddie Cho.
camera was like
It's
forcing
me.
itself around there. I was
Drop
like,
by
what the
lab.
heck's going
I'll
on?
hook you up with some goodies.
It threw me off because I was like, did my controller break? Like, I mean, that was crazy.
Dang,
Just from my standpoint.
look at you. I am liking the whole vibe. I'm Maddie,
Can't do
resident
anything else with the
biogenius.
rest of this right now, right? No, I'm
Don't tell
just
Tim I said
collecting the
that.
reward.
Or Banner.
Secret safe with me. You called me to your office?
Yes, though I am not an inhuman, I am a purveyor of goodies, gear, and gadgets. If you need anything to make you faster, stronger, or stretchier, I'm your gal.
What do you get out of it?
Being smarter than everybody else. Bring me the right materials, and I'll build you gear to make AIM weep. I've already got some prototypes. Take a look.
Well,
Hello
like
there.
literally just did that.
I'm in awe.
I
I
just
might
did
be
that like 2
drooling.
seconds ago. Like the
Can I
like,
help you with
forces
any
you
of
back
this
in the menu.
stuff?
Like what?
Not right this minute. But you could help Pimsy with a little zinger. Check out the war table. He'll fill you in.
War table it is.
Chin up, shoulders back. You're doing just fine.
I think it's time to show AIM what I can really do. What do you think, Jarvis?
I think you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, Miss Khan.
One thing I do like is if you're playing the game, you're not really sure what to do or where to go. It's easy enough. Just literally press up. Not really sure on the PC controls, so I'm not playing on PC. But if you're playing on Xbox or PlayStation, just press up on the D-pad. There's obviously going to be a similar button, you know, on a PC. I just don't know which one that is, to be honest. Sorry, buying digital game copies. I'm too lazy to put in disc. Yeah, when it comes to PC, I mean, that's pretty much the order of the day anymore. And I've kind of always been digital because I feel like, at least for me, whether on Xbox or on Sony, you know, regardless of which console, or even Nintendo for that matter, I pretty much buy digitally for the most part, all around. If something happens to my hardware or to the cartridge or the disc or whatever, I can just re-download it. As long as I have my account information, boom, it's re-downloaded, we're good to go. I don't feel like you quite have the same advantages with physical, but then again, with physical, if my buddy comes in and is like, hey man, can I borrow this game? Oh yeah, sure. I can't just hand him the disc, you know what I mean? So with the PlayStation 5, which is I got that pre-ordered, I'm going to physical. I'm going with the physical edition that way to kind of mix it up where I can have the digital downloads but throw in discs as well. And I'm playing Marvel's Avengers. I'm not really sure on the customer service. That's a group that we're not a part of. Those of us that stream for CD Keys, we're basically just interactive ads. You know, we show games that are on the thing. I'm sorry, on the store. We shoot the shit with you guys for a couple hours, and that's pretty much it. The customer support's a totally different team, so I'm not quite sure who's in that,
Now that we've got some
what
muscle on our
that
side,
looks
I
like.
think we should hit one of
So
AIM's testing
I don't really
labs.
have a good answer for you
We
on
know
that,
they've
just
been
because it's a different
experimenting
group.
on Inhumans in small rural communities. I'd like to get my hands on what.
I know that's kind of a crappy answer, but I don't
Sounds good.
know.
We crashed one of their big labs in the Pacific Northwest.
Olympia Archive? Impressive. We wondered who was responsible for taking that place down.
Thanks. We didn't get out with a lot of information, but now maybe we can find out more.
Oh, well, I guess we're going to be here automatically. Actually, we've been playing this here for a while. Let's go with Hulk. Did I do it the right way? Oh, it just took a minute to switch over, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I haven't played as Hulk in a while. We'll play as Hulk. What happened? Nexogreed? Nexogred?
AIM has been setting up bases in small towns throughout the rural
Been having a lot of
we suspect they've been using
one of
these
the
as
things you
testing
notice in the
labs and
top left
capturing the
corner,
local
we're
inhuman
playing on the
populace
difficulty
for their
easy mode. You can
experiments.
change the difficulty as you play the
all
game.
this has been happening
And
right under the
that's one thing I'm
government's
trying to
nose.
do when I stream
Well, they have a lot
games,
of power in
is
Washington
play like on easy
and
mode for a
financial
few
connections
streams,
to every
normal
major
mode for a few
corporation.
streams, hard mode for a few
AIM has
streams,
had
just to kind of
5 years
show
to set down their roots.
the
Taking
difference
them down
between the game and
is
its
not gonna be
easiest
easy.
versus max
Well,
difficulty.
We gotta start
So
somewhere.
we're still in this phase right now,
It's up
just
to us
because
to do the
the
right
streaming
thing.
process has been kind of wonky
Spoken
lately,
like
so we're
another
still
Avenger
here.
I once knew.
Well, I know when it comes to purchases and everything, Nexel, that's not really my strong suit. I don't really know what to say on that. And that's not me just being lazy or not know what I'm doing. Those of us that stream for CD Keys, we're just interactive ads. we have the ability to access to restream to different channels. We stream for them. We represent them through
Welcome to
streams
Venture Ridge,
with our Sonic and Shmoo in the background. Like,
one of AIM's
you know,
go-to
we shoot the
holding
shit with
sites
you
for
guys.
humans before the
But
prison
that's
was
pretty
built.
much it. We don't actually
moved in,
have
most of the
any
residents
say
way
over
back
that or
then.
any of the processes, so I'm not quite
Keep an
sure
eye
what
out
that
for AIM
means.
patrol. Won't take
But have
time
we
to get
messaged the
presence.
support team and asked
Any
them,
luck, we'll be able to
you know,
capture
try to follow up
intel
with them
that
and said, hey,
could
what,
shed
you know,
some
what's
light
the
on what
deal?
they've been doing to your people.
I've marked the facility on your HUD.
Thank you for doing this.
The least I can do. You guys kept me going when things seemed...
Alright, so we're gonna go for that.
Just knowing the resistance was out there meant we had a chance.
It looks like we've got
The
Iron
odds
Man and
finally
Hercules
seem to be
with us, so
tipping
that's
in our
cool.
favor.
That missed. Oof. Or no, it didn't. Or no, it did. Ah, crap.
Good. Someone to hit.
And there's like houses and stuff. That's kind of cool. Wonder if you can like interact with it, like can like break their shit. Oh, you can. At least a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Okay. That's pretty damn cool. I don't know why that tickles me so much. I mean, obviously you can't break the whole house, but the fact that you can even affect that little bit there, I don't know, that was kind of cool to me. I wasn't expecting it to let me do any of that. I figured it would all just be invincible.
At least not in the beginning. A lot of us were captured by AIM early on.
That's
After we
neat.
realized nobody was coming for us, we broke out and started making our own plans.
I wish you could destroy more of the houses, to be fair, but I wasn't expecting even what little bit we're getting done right now. So, I'm pleasantly surprised. What about the gas station? No, we're not going to do the mission right now. We're gonna break some shit.
Research labs usually hold them in
Is
specific
this car invincible?
containment
No!
units.
You
They
can
like
smash the
to
car!
while they're running their
Oh,
tests.
nice!
Don't ask why.
How about the fuels? Ah! That's a shame. But you can destroy the cars. By design, this kind of looks like it would be a Dodge. This is so cool.
Jarvis, any idea what we're doing?
I still would like it
Once
if there were a
inside,
few
I'll
more
be able to
destructible
scan to
environments
get
in
an
this. Like I
idea
wish
of
you could
what
blow up the gas
technology is
station
available.
completely, but that's still pretty neat that we just destroyed these people's cars. I mean, if you're playing this game as Hulk and you're not trying to break everything, at least just to try it out, or even really playing the game. Wait a minute, that sign showed how much their fuel is, didn't it? Let's see. $3 plus. Oh, God, that's horrible. $1 something here in my town. I don't know about where you guys live. It's kind of like what things are destructible are extremely destructible. Like when you destroy these cars, tires flying away and stuff. And then the things that aren't, well, you know, they're not. Which I guess that's one of those obvious statement is obvious things, but I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I wonder if you can. Nah, that didn't seem to do much. Just kind of messing around, destroying stuff. I mean, of course, we're gonna get on the main missions and everything, but I mean, you gotta try to destroy stuff. You gotta you know, test the limits, right? Take care of some of the fodder enemies. Guessing we can't go over there. Remain inside for your safety. Lock doors and close windows. Report any suspicious activity to AIM patrol officers. Curfew strictly enforced. Based on what area you might live in, that kind of sounds like the COVID world. maybe not quite to that level, but as far as curfews being, you know,
One of
being
AIM's
enforced
equipment
and
storage
things like
units.
that. It was like that for a while over here too, in the particular
Might be a
city
trap.
that I'm in, but that kind of went away. Well, heck, feels like a couple months ago.
The chest with gear is fine.
Destroy. Wait, can you destroy the trailer though? Okay, maybe not, but you could completely gut the truck. That's crazy. It's awesome. Well, and I like that it doesn't like this. It didn't blow up immediately. It just took a lot of damage at first. Then it takes it to the next level. I don't know why I like the fact that it does like progressive damage, but I do. I like progressive damage. It would be less cool in my opinion if you hit the truck or whatever and it just blew up immediately. You know what I mean? Or the car, or just whatever it is that we've been hitting. Like if you go hit this Dodge up here, you know, it's obviously in really bad shape, and then you completely destroy it. I don't know. That's just cool to me. Can't jump to the top of that one. See him just run around destroying shit. I like playing as Hulk. Now I like playing as everybody so far, except for Iron Man. I'm not a big fan of playing as Iron Man. But when it comes to Kamala and Hulk, I love playing as both of them. I messed up there. But I mean, running around destroying stuff as Hulk is definitely more satisfying, in my opinion. How can you even take the 2 hits you did and be okay? I'm with Iron Man, let's get rid of this crap. Oops. Or you just jump right over it. That works too. Iron Man, did you get this one? He was like right next to it. He was like, nah, I can't be arsed, he said. Alright, so take care of all of them.
That'll teach 'em.
Kind of trying to see if there's anything to collect over here, but I don't think there is, so we'll go ahead and just make our run to where we need to be going. Except for going over here. That's one thing too, though, that I mentioned earlier. There's decent incentive to explore, whether finding treasure chests or those, or finding different comic books. That's one of the things I do like about the game. You could just go straight to the point if you want to, but just like a, you know, typical Square Enix game.
Okay, I think that was all of them
You
for
know,
the time
as far as
being.
progressing through those types of games, you know, obviously they're behind this game.
Watch your back.
What you would typically expect, there's incentive to go explore. Which, like I said earlier, I'm a sucker for having incentive to explore in games like this. Or really any game, but, you know, especially adventure games, I guess, and platformers.
Complete AIM
RPGs,
unit
stuff like that.
needs. Defeat them, and you may gain something useful.
Oh, is it over?
Alright, so we'll take these guys out. I don't know, I think playing as Hulk is more satisfying of all of them. We've only played, well, we've kind of surfed around with most everybody a little bit, but I think playing as Hulk is definitely the most enjoyable. Hello, Leonardo. Did I say your name right? I'm sorry if I didn't, but hello there. How are you doing today? Happy Saturday. I'm doing alright, man. No major complaints. How about yourself? Yeah, no complaints, man. It's going alright so far. Just sitting here fooling about with a little bit of the Avengers. I have a good time with this game, so yeah, man, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing well as well. Have you played this game yet? And if so, do you have an opinion on it? One way or the other? Let's see, did I do everything in here? I guess we kind of did everything in here we could do. It seemed like there was much more we could go for, so we'll go ahead and just walk out. I can't help directly, Jack, because I'm not in the, I'm not in the support team. Those of us that stream, we only stream. We're essentially interactive ads. We have the ability to access the channel and stream, but the group that takes care of that is totally different. But there is something I could suggest. I mean, number one, you know, try to go to support.cdkeys.com and, you know, fill in a ticket, let them know your issue. But have you checked your spam or trash folders as well? Because I've had people tell me that just like what you just said, they ordered a game, didn't get the email, they checked the trash or the spam. Sometimes it switches, and then there it is. It's there for some reason. So try there if you haven't, and then if you don't see it there, definitely make sure you go talk to the team at the support email. Honestly, I'm really not sure. I like that your name says Gun for Hire, because it reminds me of AC/DC Guns for Hire. I'm really not sure. Like I said a minute ago, you might not have been here, to your credit, but I just said a second ago that those of us that stream for CD Keys, we literally, that's all we do. Think of us as ads. You know how when you see a post, oh yeah, we've got this game in stock today. That's all we are. We're just an interactive version of that. We have no tools. We have no access. We only have the ability to log into the stream and stream where it shows up on the channels. That's it. We don't have any knowledge. We don't know anything else. They don't keep us informed on it because it's not our job. And that's not a knock on them or anything. It's just not our job. So I really don't know anything about that. Nearby.
Let's do this! AIM has initiated emergency procedures.
Alright, I gotta switch my song real quick. I did not mean to waste it on him. That was more than a bit of a yikes. Well, they all gotta die, I guess. Yeah, sorry I couldn't be more help, Jack, but if you haven't, check the trash and the spam folders, because sometimes it does go there. Why did I just, like, literally walk into that?
This place does not look like they welcome visitors.
I'm giving him a bad review.
So it looks like we've got our main mission right there, but we've got a couple other side missions that we can do over here. That one looks like it's kind of paired together, like it's close enough. So we're going to go towards this over here. It looks like we've got a couple of these for going after the AIM group, so we're gonna go for that. Here's something. I think that's all we're looking for back here, right? It's just the normal groups that we've been fighting, just kind of take them all out. Which ordinarily I wouldn't go for that. I'd just go ahead and go right where we need to go. But this will be fine. It doesn't take but a few minutes to wipe them out. Oh, he's already dead. Overkill. Too much further to go. Take care of this.
One of our resistance allies is close by and could use some help.
That's alright, we did some of this with Kamala the other day. There you go.
That did
Get
it.
them out.
Theo, work your magic. You're safe now.
Man, she took care of business over there. That was awesome. Good for her. So where else do we need to go? There's the main area, then there's this. We'll go do this first, and then kind of circle our way back around. So it's actually worth it. I kind of tried to preemptively hit that guy because I knew he was coming in there. I didn't time it right. Tried. A for effort, I guess. They say it's the thought that counts, right? Well, I thought about hitting him the right way. Wait, I swear I see more of them over here. Yeah. We'll go take care of these guys. Hello there. How did they not hear Hulk, like, hauling ass up to him? I didn't quite take care of him because we got more over here to go. Well, I like, though, that it's got the signs talking about that, you know, everything's being enforced as far as lockdown time and everything, and they're out there patrolling. It's kind of a neat little effect. It's not just an empty sign, you know. Like that group that we just fought. That has nothing to do with the mission we're working on. It's just a group patrolling the area. I think that's why they didn't notice us. They weren't a group that was programmed to just fight us like the other groups have been, because they're just out patrolling. So it's actually kind of interesting how that plays into the game. How did that not? I think it like hit the sign that was in front of me or something.
I'm beaming with pride.
terribly far away from this now, so we'll take care of that first, and then go from there. I wonder where the enemies are over here. Oh wait, no, I was in this area earlier. I just didn't take care of that guy. Like all this came back because we destroyed these. Because I remember joking about Iron Man being right next to it. He didn't take care of it himself. Oh, well, guess that's it now. So all we gotta do is head over here and make our way to the main area. There was that other section that might be off on the side, so I'll try and look at that first, but otherwise it's just right there. I don't think we picked up anything that would... No, we did. Nice. Okay. So it looks like this one might be off on the side over here, so we're gonna go look at this first. It might be inside there, but we'll go take a look over here for... Oh, God. Oh, I thought I totally oofed that. All but oofed it. Okay, so never mind. We'll go inside. How about that? Hey, Sarah. How are you doing today, my friend? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, we need to go in here. Well, whatever this is. Oh, well, hell, it's just this. Oof. Slept all day? Well, that's good, right? If you're trying to get some sleep, that's a good thing. I kind of did the same thing. I slept until less than an hour ago until stream time. I had some technical difficulties getting started. So I started like 30 minutes late or so. So today's going to be a slightly shorter stream. Not intentionally, just, you know, had some stuff going on. Then tomorrow will be a normal 2-hour one. But, you know, just continuing with Avengers and going from there. I'm glad you was able to get some sleep at least.
You'll need to take out the security node.
Before I do here what I'm officially supposed to do, we're gonna take the 2 seconds to explore. There's not really much around here, but there might be something. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Okay, that was a grand total of nothing. Same for that. Oh, there's stuff over there, though. Oops. Okay. Now hold on. I gotta test that because I think. Let's see if I'm right on this. Right here, you can see where we're about to pick stuff up. There's no real damage, right? Maybe the floor is so dirty, but that's it. Where he picks things up, it actually shows debris from where he's picking things up. That's okay. I didn't really pay attention to that before, but that's really neat that they incorporated that. I think most games would probably not do that. It would just show you pick stuff up and not show that you actually
If you destroy the two
show damage
transformers
on
on
the
the
after
upper
you pick
level,
stuff up. So that's pretty damn cool. Let's see. You got some sleep? Yeah, I got really good sleep. I was out hard.
good job.
Honestly, I could have afforded sleep more, but yeah, I woke up kind of. Well, the fact that I woke up at the time I did, and the technical difficulties I had, it was not anything that was on my end. Not going too much detail, but it's not anything that was my fault. It's not anything because I slept in late or anything. So, you know, it didn't affect me as far as not being able to stream and get my part done. So I'm happy about that. It's nice to be able to sleep in as late as you can and still be in good shape, you know? Oops. So what have you got planned for the rest of the day, Sarah? Or for the weekend? Or just in general? You got some sleep today. You got any plans for the rest of the day, or just kind of about?
Let's get in there.
Yes, let me in. Oh, is it too loud? Hold on. I can turn it down slightly. All right, tell me how that does. It's probably because we were in the action, and whenever you're in action, it just naturally gets louder. If I need to turn it back up, I can. I just turn it down a smidge there.
So you were a prisoner too? Why'd they capture you if you weren't inhuman?
According to Tarleton, anyone with powers is a threat. They made sure I'll never use mine again. Altered my physiology so if I change size, I'll die.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, omelets. That sounds good. That's the one thing bad about waking up late and then jumping into the stream. I didn't get to eat yet. I feel really, really not good, so I'm probably... Not that this is probably going to help it very much, but I'm probably going to order some fast food here in a minute. That'll hit the spot. Of course, I've got some fast food areas in the area. It's not like it's not like fast food. It's actually like real homemade food by people that I actually know in real life. They just so happen to be on the fast food app or whatever, but it's like genuine food. And they make salads and stuff. They do have healthy options, so I'm probably going to hit them up. They're a great group of people. They make damn good food. I'm glad that they're on that app, the DoorDash or whatever. They're awesome. Right now, I'm in a really big salad mood. These folks make really good salad, and they make really crispy tater tots. So probably some salad, maybe some tater tots. I don't know, something like that. All I know is I'm hungry. I'd love a breakfast sandwich by then, but hopefully not the breakfast sandwiches. But it's obviously not breakfast time here, so they won't be making it right now. I'm close enough to a few of the different people that run restaurants here in town that I could just walk in and go to the kitchen and make myself some food if I want to. Like, they literally don't care. I mean, I paid for it, of course. I don't just steal from them. But they don't care. Like, if I walk in the kitchen or walk in the back entrance for the employees only, they're like, hey, Dan, how's it going? They're really cool.
AIM knows we're here now.
We've done some work on their buildings and stuff before, back when I was studying to be an electrician. So, that's kind of cool. Can't be arsed making them, so I'm going to make super noodles. I mean, noodles are really, really good, though. So... Oh, I need to mess with my skills. Could really go for some noodles, too. If you end up making extra, feel free to send some my way. Wait. Oh, we've got this one completed. I didn't even know that. Okay, that's really cool. It actually explains the publication date, who it's written by, the art by, the cover, and you actually get a stat bonus, 1% critical damage. I love the incentive in a game like this to go and explore and find items that I don't necessarily need, like this, but not only does it kind of add that level of depth, which I think is really cool. That's really neat. If you see one, you're like, hey, I want to check it out. It gives you what you need to know to find it. But there's actually stat bonuses. That's sweet. Gives the actual year on the top. Like this one was from 2012. This one's from 1963. That's so cool. I love that.
So be ready for trouble.
I think that's cool. Excuse me. I think that's cool though, Sarah. Alright, so we're gonna dismantle all this lower level stuff. There's no point keeping it around right now, especially because we're low on gear, it was saying. So Sarah, do you have any plans for Sunday, just kind of overall for the weekend, or just kind of, you know, watch TV, just kind of chill, take it easy? Because you're taking those 8 days off, that holiday, you're doing that soon, right? I mean, I feel like the game itself is very enjoyable in the main story mode. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's criminal that a AAA video game that's $60 has the microtransactions into things like that. The online side of this game is a complete train wreck. You know, you need to think, you know, Anthem level. It's pretty bad in my opinion. I'm not the only one that feels that way, but playing through the main story, you know, going from one area to the next, the incentive to explore, to find treasure chests, to find gear, to, you know, equip and level up, finding the different comic books, which is cool because it's an extra collectible. Plus, you know, it adds a little bit to genuine Marvel history, gives you a little bit of, you know, perks in the game. Stuff like that, they did a really good job on. So this game, I feel torn. Because half of it, I feel like it's egregious, but the other half of it, like playing, you know, the solo mode and going through the story, I think it's great. I think they did a really, really good job with it. The story beats work a lot better, and it's a lot smoother when you get the story more fleshed out in the main story versus the beta. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like the game is definitely better than that for sure.
Twisted progress.
I just track that. I know I need to go this way. It's honestly really good, man. When it comes to the single player stuff and playing by, you know, playing it like this or whatever, it's very enjoyable. I think it's a really good game for sure. Some of the online stuff I'm not a big fan of. You know, the microtransactions and kind of money you have to put into it is unacceptable in a $60 full AAA video game. But if you're willing to look past that and just jump into this part, it's great. I feel like they did a really good job with it, in fact. So it just kind of depends on what you're interested in, I guess. Depends on what perspective. I feel like the game is perfectly torn into single player stuff, amazing. The other side, not so much. That's just my opinion. I mean, everyone's different. That's honestly a good idea. I don't blame you on that, Crimers. Together, which works out 11 days, no weekends, more connected. Oh, I got you, Sarah. Ah, what the hell? Move!
You sure this is the right place?
I've nearly breached AIM's network. They're hiding something. Stand by and see to the AIM forces.
Oh, they'll get seen to.
Please work fast, Jarvis.
As fast as my processor allows, sir.
So I can sell this crap
One
up,
of their
right?
agents is down. Excellent. Another agent down.
Well, I feel like for all that I saved up, I hardly did shit to him.
Another enemy defeated.
I need to take care of some of this fodder. Just get them out of the way. I'm not terribly far in it, Grimers. We've had some stream interruptions and some issues I've had to deal with, so that's really slowed down the progress in the last couple of weeks. Mondays or Fridays off, a few long weekends without me for a day or two less. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a good way to do it, Sarah. I think that's great. Yeah, last week I didn't stream today because I was at my little sister's wedding. But finally I'm at a phase where things are kind of catching up, so I should be streaming again on the weekends pretty consistently.
It seems AIM intends to physically remove some kind of research samples from their experiment.
Really it matters all that much, but wasn't here for a few weeks. But now I should be back in it on a pretty consistent basis. So, you know, for what it's worth, there's that.
I'm bypassing their security now. Stand by.
How do we stop that thing taking off?
I don't know if we can, but I could attempt to divert the transport from its intended destination.
Excellent idea. See if you can reprogram its destination to the anthill.
Yeah, they had to stop there, and then in my own personal life, I've had some things going on that I've been busy with.
Looks like we made it just
you know,
in
my
time.
little sister's wedding. And,
get close to those terminals,
you know,
so I
being
can
sick and
infiltrate their
everything.
network.
So,
we must control all three
in
to override
addition
the
to what
transport's
CDKoins had
navigation
going on, I had my own stuff
system.
happening as well.
AIM will try to
I saw
regain
you were
control
playing
of the terminal.
football or soccer, whatever the hell. You're playing FIFA with them. How's that been going? You been enjoying that?
We just lost an
I like
asset
watching you
point.
guys play.
Return it to
I
our
don't like
control.
playing FIFA games myself, but watching you guys is pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think things are alright City Keys wise, and you know, my wedding got done. So, from that standpoint, or you know, that went well. Me wise, it's not any better, but it's just how it is. Alright, so we've got A. Do we not have C? No, obviously there we go. They're all at B, so we gotta quit fucking about and get up there, because that's where they're building up their percents right now. I like watching you play it, man. You're really good at it. I was expecting enemies to be here, but they weren't. Alright, now we gotta go down here. I don't like missions like this, just saying. I completely missed. Fuck off. Are you like a yearly FIFA getter? Like, do you get them every year?
AIM has regained control of a terminal. Please deal with it.
I took care of this guy.
An
before
AIM
he gets
unit
his
took back
chance.
control of an access point.
We've already lost A and B, now we're losing C as well. Just for the heck of it, do this. There was a lot of them gathering up in this area, so I wanted to take care of all of them. There we go.
Back off.
definitely catching up to them. They were just leading there for a while, so it's good that we're just getting that. Okay.
AIM has regained control of a terminal. Please deal with it. We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
Them taking A and C is not so bad. I feel like they're easier to get to and manage than B. But, that being said, they're getting ready to take B, so I'm going to rush up there first and take care of that
An AIM
before I
unit
end up
took back control of an
going
access
further
point.
down, because at least from A, B is not that bad.
Oh man, this hurts.
If you're having any issues within your purchases, that's not a part of the team that I'm a part of. That's a social. We're just streamers. We just stream. That's all we do. So if you need to get in contact with the support team to actually get your issue fixed, you need to go to support.cdkeys.com and message them there. And whatever your issue is, I'll be able to fix it for you. Whether you need a refund, whether you need a different key, you'll get taken care of.
Within the hour.
Excellent work, everyone. Head back here and we'll begin
All right,
digging
Sarah.
through those
Sounds
research
good.
samples.
Have fun.
Well, that didn't go quite according to plan. We've got some valuable research samples, but AIM is far more powerful than I had anticipated.
And they've got so many of my people. We have to stop them.
Agreed, Kamala, but we need some time to regroup. When Tony gets here with the Chimera, we'll be in a much better position to go on the offensive.
Can you swing by the lab real quick?
But we can't wait too much longer.
Okay,
Be there in a
head
sec.
back to the anthill and we'll talk about next steps.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I wish I could actually help you instead of passing the buck, if you will, but I'm not in that team. I know for a while there, and I don't know what the progress is on this. I don't know if it depends on area. I don't know if they're just testing it, where versus having it running in full. But I know that there were people, including myself, I tested it. I went to the main CD Keys website, in the bottom left corner. There was it was either the question mark or a picture of a face. It was one or the other, and you click it, and it presented, here's my issue, here's this, and it put you into a live queue, live queue for chat. And then you're able to talk to the people directly instead of just emailing. But I don't know what the process is with that part. I mean, I mean, take a look just for the heck of it. It might be going. Some people were having it and finding it. Some people weren't. I found it one time myself, like, holy crap, I didn't know that they had this going right now. And then I tried it a few days later, it wasn't there. So it might be something that they're testing.
You were in San Francisco on A-Day?
Bingo. Me and my sister both.
So,
Sister? Where is
not
she?
quite sure on
Rolling
that
around
part.
here somewhere. You'll know her when you see her.
Ah! The camera gets caught up there. I guess we just gotta get back to the war table then. Yeah, I'm on Avengers. I know one of the other guys is playing, Jicer is playing the new FIFA game. Heck, I don't remember what everyone else is playing. All of us that stream for CD Keys, we all play different titles. So, I'm the Avengers guy, and some of the other guys, like I said, they're playing different games.
It's Mads. Can you swing by the lab real quick?
Sure. Be there in a sec.
Yeah, and one thing that I've been doing whenever I play this game is I'm changing it up. So some of the streams we're going to have the difficulty set to easy mode, some medium, some hard mode, because not everyone likes the same difficulties, so just jump around, kind of show what the game offers on all the difficulties. And yeah, I would definitely say, at least for the single player, the game is definitely worth buying and having. I'm not as big of a fan as the online stuff, to be honest with you. But oh, was I just supposed to do this?
You were in San Francisco on A-Day?
I already did
Bingo.
this, but
Me and my sister
definitely
both.
on the single player stuff,
Sister?
yeah, for sure.
Where is she?
Rolling around here somewhere.
Spider-Man
You'll know
PS4.
her when you see her.
I have played it. Spider-Man PS4 is an incredible game. I would say that Spider-Man is. I enjoy Spider-Man more than this game personally, but I still think this is a good game. Oh, I was supposed to talk to her. Oof. This is fun, but I would definitely put Spider-Man on top for sure.
What's going on?
I heard what happened with the dropship. They just wanted to give you something. My hero! That was a good one.
Thank you.
I don't deserve this.
Yeah, the Resistance disagrees. Vehemently.
Thank you. That does not sound good.
Well, the game, at least when it comes to the online side, is absolutely losing players. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I mentioned it earlier, but this game I feel very 50-50 on. The single player, the story, and the incentive to explore, collect equipment, everything like that, do the missions, I think it's great. When it comes to the online stuff and how to get all the skins and the microtransaction stuff and the monetization practices of this game is unacceptable in a AAA video game. So it's kind of both. It's kind of both. It is losing players online, and it definitely is a fit in that sense. But when it comes to playing the single player game, I think it's great. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's just all great. Well, no, not all of it is, at least in my opinion.
Fire
But
powers?
the single player part, yeah,
That's
it's
intense.
great. I think it's wonderful. I don't think it's any more boring to go through than any other game. No, you don't have to play the multiplayer if you don't want to. That's completely your choice. Yeah, I can see why you'd feel that way,
Are you okay?
Grimers.
Fine.
Cool powers. I mean, they look awesome. I'm a polymorph, I think. It's cool. It's like stretchy arms and stuff. Still working on making it not look goofy, but
You're inhuman.
yeah. So what's your name?
Dante.
Kamala.
I'll look real quick.
Hey, what happened?
I broke my leg during the escape.
Well, at least you made it out, right?
My mom came back for me. Yeah, I made it out. And she was captured.
Well, the Avengers
If you're
are on
wanting to
their way here in a
get the
couple
game,
days,
like the
okay?
basic version of the game on
You're
PC,
gonna
it's
take back her prison and
5480.
your mom's gonna be fine,
Um,
believe me.
We have the
Why
extended
isn't
or
anyone
deluxe edition
listening
on
to me?
PC for
I
69.15.
overheard Dr. Pym. They're moving
Got it for
all the
Xbox,
prisoners
so
to a
there-
new location.
There's a bunch of different versions that we have.
They'll
If
find
you wanted
that
to get the
too.
basic edition on Xbox One, it's
Your Avengers will be too
$49.84,
late.
which is
Here,
actually a
let
really
me
good
help you.
price.
No,
So it just depends on what you play it on.
don't you get it? We're inhuman. No one cares about us.
That's not true. I've got to tell Bruce. We could do something.
This is kind of a different story, like continuity from the
Gotta
movies or
convince
whatever.
Bruce and
But
Dr.
the
Pym to
mission
go
I was
back to
just
the
on a few
prison.
minutes ago, I was playing as Hulk, and we had Iron Man with us as well. So once we get in some of the missions, you'll see a
Roy.
little bit more of that.
I need you to send one of your disposable chassis to the Camaro.
Missions
with a few
aside from,
supplies.
this part,
And
I
Roy.
should say.
Stealth will be key.
Right away, Doctor.
I'm gonna say it. It's just genius.
Hey, Got
Yeah,
it?
I'm kind of doing the same thing, Grimers. Like I uninstalled.
Yeah, what's up?
Amy's
I'm working
moving
on
the
Ghost of
Inhumans to a more
Tsushima,
secure location.
and I uninstalled it because
Soon.
the PlayStation 5 version is gonna have
Okay,
60
been
frames per
talking to
second.
Dante?
And as I learned
I'm
last
sorry,
week, not everyone
who's
likes
Dante?
60 frames versus
One of
30,
our
and that's
Inhuman
fine. I don't care
survivors.
about that. I don't
We were
care
able to
what
get
people
him
like
out,
or
but
don't
his
like. That's
mother is still
fine.
inside.
But the
And our
difference
escape
between
caused
30 and
AIM to show
60
up security.
is massive.
Gotcha.
So to play that game
Well,
in
we have
60,
to
I will
help them.
not play it in 30
That's
if I have
not
the
a good
ability to play it
idea.
in 60.
What?
Hell yeah.
There's Inhumans.
Now,
there.
in my
I don't
opinion, once you
understand.
hit 60 and
Dante's immune.
beyond,
We
I
can't just
know,
sit
I know,
around and
I
do
get
I
it.
mean,
nothing.
it
We're not
ain't
gonna
that
sit
much
around doing
different.
nothing.
At least in my opinion,
We're
everyone's
just
different,
back with
whatever.
energy cores, and we
But 30
still
to
think
60
we
is
could
life
in less than a
changing.
day.
And so
We
I immediately
need to
uninstalled
wait.
the game because I have a PS5
I
pre-ordered.
understand. We have
I
a hope.
immediately
Kamala,
uninstalled it. Once they
Resistance has
revealed
been
that,
trying to
even with the
infiltrate that
multiplayer, even with
facility
everything
for
they're doing on
months.
that game right now,
Getting out was
as soon as
far
they said
easier than
60
getting
frames
in,
on
at least.
PS5,
We had
uninstalled
help.
immediately.
From the ground
I'm not
its
even going
walls
to
are
touch it
nearly
until I can have that
impenetrable.
version.
You
Beyond
saw what we
60,
did
I don't
back
care. I'm not picky about
I
that.
could
But
help.
30 to 60,
It's
that's
too
too
risky.
much of a
You
difference
You
to
don't
ignore.
understand. You're not inhuman.
You're not ready. I'm sorry. We wait.
Sorry, I can't just.
No,
do
not yet.
nothing.
Wait. Oh, everyone's sleeping. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and open this treasure chest. Crash lasts as few ghosts in this. Also, Tim. Oh, is Crash getting PS5 improvements as well? Because if what kind of improvements is it? Oh, loading time, right? Because it's already 60 on PS4.
Kamala Khan,
Oh shit.
you are not asleep.
True.
I see. I shall inform Dr. Pym.
I didn't.
Could you not?
All right. Good evening.
That is actually one thing I read, Grimers, is that do I have to like go back here and act like I'm sleeping? That is one thing I read about the Crash, is that it will load faster. That's the one thing about it. It takes forever to load. Other than that, it's 60. Like, it's fast. It looks good. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the difference between 30 and 60 is incredible. Crash will not have that. But faster loading times and frames that pick up from 30, which is just unacceptable, to 60 and beyond, I mean, I'm all about that. That's one of the biggest things I'm excited about with the next gen. In this case, PlayStation 5, since that's the one I'm getting. Although I am also very interested in getting the Xbox Series X one day. Yeah, not on every game that I'm aware of, but on a lot of games you will. I know that Ghost of Tsushima, it works that way. Pretty sure it works that way with Crash. What other games, Grimers? Do you happen to know of all the different ones that take advantage of that? Well, I might not, though, because I got an email saying it is possible that some shipments will be delayed. So it is a remote possibility that I won't get it immediately. You know what I mean? Which, if not, I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, just do what you got to do.
Would you care to socialize?
Shit. What was holding square there supposed to do? Am I supposed to, like, knock him
Why
out
are
or
you
something?
keeping my secret?
You are the Inhuman granted protection by Jarvis. You are fortunate to have earned such a privilege.
Thanks.
Yeah, literally 10
I
games
guess.
are not supported on PlayStation 5 from the PS4. Yeah, that you heard that correctly. Cyberpunk, FIFA, Watch Dogs, Marvel, Ghost, as well as Spider-Man, Rouse, a couple of others. Those are the ones that are getting free upgrades. Nice.
It is a beautiful night.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that are getting that. I'm excited about it. Because a lot of those games that are getting the free upgrades, I don't have to sneak by this guy then, do I, technically? But a lot of these games that are getting the free upgrades,
Theo is on
I
shift.
have. I own.
Thanks.
So that's awesome. Not just that I can play PS4 games on it, you know, experience my library on it, but that there are going to be enhanced versions as well. Heck yeah. You know, taking games I already own and love and enhancing them, you know, for example, taking it from 30 to 60 frames per second. I mean, that's huge.
Hey, Kamala. You still up this late?
Yeah, I was going to lie, but I'm going to the prison. They wouldn't be moving those prisoners if it wasn't for us.
Respect. Right this way.
Really? Just like that?
I've got a good feeling about you. But you're gonna need
Yeah,
this.
yeah, you can still
It's not
play
safe
normal
out there.
PS4 games on
Thanks,
PS5. A lot of the games do have upgrades or whatever, but yeah, you can play any PS4 game besides that those 10. You know, you can play those on Sony PlayStation 5. Then, of course, with Xbox One, you don't even have to worry about it. You can play everything on Xbox One. I love what Microsoft is doing with their Game Pass and everything. They're killing it right now, in my opinion. Huge fan of Sony. I mean, hello, look at my shirt. I'm a huge fan of PC, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. I love all of them, but I'm really thrilled with what Microsoft's been doing lately. Although, you can't temper my excitement for the PS5 either. Very excited about getting that. Yeah, no, for sure. Oops. I think I'm going the wrong way. Or, that was the right way and there's a chest this way. We'll take it. That's what it was. It's all good, though. I'm all about collecting. Yeah, but you're right, Gramers. Even the games that don't have that dedicated push should be quicker. I'm excited about it. It's, you know, I don't upgrade the PC very often. It's not that I don't love it. It's just don't really have the extra money for it. I haven't bought a new console. Hell, it's been years. So, I'm excited about my once every few years big purchase. I don't think so, Peter. No, anything like that you can't. With PS4, I'm sorry, with PlayStation 5, you can fully play every single PS4 game on it, except for those 10, which are 10 games no one's ever even played or heard of, for the most part. Nothing personal against those games, just, you know, come on. But you can't play PS3, PS2, or anything like that. That's one area that Microsoft absolutely decimates Sony. But no, you can't play PS3 games downloaded on it or anything. They'll probably add it to, like, their PlayStation Now, like, streaming service or something, but you cannot outright play what you own from that standpoint on it. Yeah, PS Now games should still work. Personally, I'm not the kind of person that gets too worried about it because I don't play PS3 games all that often or anything. Like, I'm all about the PS5 doing not only the PlayStation 5, but, you know, PS4 games as well. Like, I'm excited about that, but there's still that part of me that I would like to have the ability to throw in a PS3 game here and there, not have to plug in my PS3, which I have over there in the corner, to be able to just say, you know what, I'm just going to play it right here. Like, that would be cool. That's one thing I love about Microsoft. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff with them, you know. Yeah, I'm big PlayStation fan. I mean, if you told me you got to pick one to be the one that's your top, Sony easily. Any day of the week, they got the exclusives I care about the most, and you know, from hardware, you know, what the DualSense is going to do, things like that. But I love Nintendo. I love Microsoft. I love gaming on the PC. I think everything brings something good to the table. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna, you know, I fanboy as far as picking my favorite, but they all have something that's great about them. You know what I mean? So I pull for all of them. I just have my favorites. Yeah, that's how it feels, well, Grammars. I think it'd be really cool, but you know, at the same time, I hate to be that guy because no one likes that guy. Well, you should only buy new ones to play old games, but you know, being able to get a PS5 and play all your PlayStation 4 games, but 10 that have ever been released, that's huge. Like, I love the idea that all these games in my back catalog, 200 plus that I own on PS4, that are PS4 games, they're not going anywhere. Who doesn't love that?
Okay, Kamala, this is the real.
And that a lot of them are going to be enhanced. I mean, that's incredible. And I think it's important for new machines to still be able to feature older stuff as well. You know? Yeah, I'm going to sell my PS4 as well. I have no plans on keeping it. Why would I?
Piece of cake.
I'm going to sell it for a decent price. I know some people that are personal friends that kind of put the ring in the hat as far as wanting to buy it, but I'm not going to charge any kind of arm and a leg. It's going to be affordable just because, you know, I'm not going to need it anymore. Oh, I thought I could... Maybe I need to be a little bit higher to make that grab. I thought I could grab it from down there. I don't think so. I think that those keys, I need to update the team. I think those keys need to be brought off because those were just for the beta, but it's not in the beta anymore, so you can't like play the real game out of it. And I don't know how that kind of thing works. I've never seen keys for things like that, so maybe it's entirely possible that you can gain access to that somehow, but I don't think so. But you definitely aren't getting the full game out of it for sure. So there's no like, you know, workaround there that's gonna get the game for that cheap, as nice as that would be, because I saw that the other day and I was like, hey, that'd be sweet. But I think that's just from the past. Alright, I know we need to go for it up there, but I'm just kind of fooking about, seeing if we can find anything else hiding. Hey, Darth Plagueis the Wise. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. I love your name, dude. You've got the best name of anyone that's commented on my streams in forever. That's awesome. Dark Lord of the Sith. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's brand new, so, I mean, it makes sense that it would be. Whether you'd go for the PC edition or Xbox or PlayStation, just whichever version. I know that we don't currently have the full game Sony-wise in stock right now. Just keep an eye on that. But we do have DLC for it in stock, you know, things of that nature. So it's just one of those deals. Got about 10 minutes left in today's stream. I know today's stream is a little bit shorter than normal because of technical difficulties getting started, but it's kind of what we're looking at. ATM. Alright, let's...
Big yellow door.
Have you heard the tragedy of Darth
Way
Plagueis the
into me.
Wise? I actually have. Dark Lord of the Sith. He had the ability to affect the midichlorians, stop people from dying. Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Jedi. It's not possible to learn that power from a Jedi.
Just get these open, and I'm in. Can we just
Gracious
pretend
me.
you never saw me?
Speaking of Star Wars, looks like he had a lightsaber there for a second. It's not a story. Yeah, the Jedi would definitely never tell you that story. That's the thing with the Jedi. They got too full of themselves. They deserved what happened to them. I mean, not, you know, it was still sad, I guess, but they got way too full of themselves. And they were going well beyond the means of just protecting the galaxy. They shouldn't have been fighting in a war.
Murder robots. So I was thinking.
There's a lot the Jedi did wrong there that kind of led to what happened, for sure. Alright, I gotta restart my song. Whenever I'm streaming, I'm always listening to my music in the background. I've got that part muted so you guys can't hear that. But you know what, though, Grammars? You're right. Palpatine, he did a hell of a job. He really did. The fact that he could be working that closely with them, not only in proximity, but just in general, and play him as much as he did. Palpatine did a great job. I want the next movies to take place. I want Knights of the Old Republic to become canon. You know, we've got Darth Revan and everything. I want that story to become canon. I'd love a movie set in and around that time. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 are just, God, they're so amazing. If you're a Star Wars fan and you have a chance to play those, you've got to do it.
No, no. Oh no, not now. Not again. Oh.
Shows how manipulated they were. I've not watched the Clone Wars
terms
all
of
the way
our
through,
agreement
so I
were
want to.
clear.
Can we fly Avengers
We
flying
deliver
base
a
in the
cure.
first Avengers
You
movie?
control
I
the
don't
media.
We've more than
think
helped the
so,
brand,
but
this
I'm not
cure
sure,
of
so
yours,
don't trust that answer.
children being ripped away from their families, people missing. Even my resources have their limits. The public needs answers.
I'm giving you something better. The launch
Yeah,
of the
I do too,
adaptoids will
Grinders.
be
I
the
think that would be
perfect
incredible. Who wouldn't
distraction.
love that as a Star Wars fan?
And after? Without proof that your cure works, words like
I'm just excited
terrorism
about
are being
Mandalorian.
bandied about in some of my circles.
Oh, it will work, Senator. I have the utmost confidence in Dr. Rappaccini's abilities.
I mean, that's less than half a month from now. That's soon.
Was a lie.
The effect of the gas is still only temporary. And without my formula to keep them alive, well, the gas...
Yeah, I agree, Grimers, for
This
sure.
isn't working.
We need to get away from the Skywalker
That gas
saga.
gave us the adaptoid. My formula kept you alive.
Go in a different direction. I
Now,
want
if
to
I
see
could
both. I want to go way
isolate
back
how
to
it
the past
manifests
before
within the
before
Inhumans, I
everything
know I
really,
can reverse
and
the
I want to go
effects.
way into
There
the
are more
future, well
opportunities
past
here.
We
the
have enough powers
Skywalkers and,
harvested to build your army.
you know, Anakin and
It's time we
Palpatine and
cut
all
our
that.
losses. Shut it down.
Wait, please, no, don't!
What am I doing? I don't even like kids.
I agree, Grimers. That's true. That's very true. They do have a lot to choose from in the past, for sure.
Odds are good Kamala's there.
Oops. I think I missed a chest back there.
Oh, hi. Hold the door. Damn it. Fine.
I'll flip that up. Or was I supposed to be able to get in there right then? Maybe not. Probably not, actually.
Expose the circuitry.
No, for the heck of it, we'll just go look up here. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Grimers. I think it'd be cool to explore that totally different timeline. There's so much history they have to work with. I'd love to see them do more with it, you know? Speaking of Star Wars, have you played the new, oh hell, I'm just kicking enough. Have you played the new game that came out recently? Oh yeah, that's one of the games that one of the guys is streaming. I mentioned earlier that they're all streaming different games. That's one of the ones. New Rogue Squadron or whatever. It's pretty fun. Could see the real Baby Yoda, right? Yeah, it's a good juego.
Adaptoids. I've only seen these things on paper. Anakin's making an army in here.
Ah, Fook! I tried to do that to help me, but I think it actually made it worse. I hit X. Come on now. Oh, I just grabbed it the first time. Makes sense. Well, I know this is kind of like a little bit of an awkward moment, but we're at the end of today's stream time. So I'm going to go ahead and jump. We'll go ahead and quit playing the game here. We're going to jump wherever. I mean, it'll probably make me restart this part, but fair enough. We haven't done that much yet. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream for now. We'll be streaming again tomorrow. Whatever time zone you guys are in, just count back 2 hours from this minute. That's when we start tomorrow. And we'll go from there, but thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. I had fun. It's a great game. And we will see you then.